There's a saying that I come across a lot in the industry, and that is that rent money is dead money. And I don't necessarily agree with that. I think if you're buying a house in cash, yeah, sure, that makes sense. But if you have to borrow the average mortgage these days of $700,000, well, then there's an argument for renting. Really depends on how important home ownership is to you. If you're neither here nor there on home ownership, it doesn't mean that much to you, then renting might actually be the better option for you. Remember that if you take on the average mortgage of about $700,000 these days, that's going to cost you close to $40,000 a year in interest. Interest paid to the bank is the same dead money as rent. The only difference is that you've got obviously title to the property, you've got potential access to capital growth. However, when we've experienced a property market that's grown so much, the stamp duty that you sort of got to pay these days to get into the housing market, plus all the ongoing costs that are associated with home ownership, if you actually stack the numbers against each other, there is a case for renting. I think it comes down to the individual. And if the individual, it's really important to you to own a place, to be able to stay somewhere long term, to be able to make improvements to the property that you want, a place that you can call your own, then fine, home ownership is the way to go. But if you're a bit indifferent and it doesn't really matter to you, you're happy to move around every now and then, don't just buy a house because you think it's the right thing to do. Because when you do sort of compare the numbers, renting and then investing the extra that you would have spent on home ownership will often lead to a better result long term.